Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that drought in China is compounding their problems and making their summer holiday break a very uncomfortable one for Beijing officials. But first, the US Fed minutes were released today, showing they maintained a hawkish view, committed to getting their inflation back to its 2% target. They said that for the central bank to scale back its rate hikes, inflation reports due out on September the 14th would need to confirm that the pace of price growth was cooling. They next meet on September the 22nd. American retail sales disappointed in July, held back by lower petrol sales and car sales. But online sales rose, kicked along by Amazon's Prime Day, and other non-vehicle sales did okay too. Overall, despite the weakish car sales, they still posted an 8.6% year-on-year gain. But there was no month-on-month rise, so this will go down as an underwhelming event. Also disappointing is the rise of business inventories, up 1.4% in June from May to almost 19% higher than year-ago levels. But this was as expected. Their inventory to sales ratio isn't out of whack yet, but it is rising and rising relentlessly. US mortgage applications fell last week, so the prior week's gain has proven to be the anomaly. In China, the heat and drought are biting harder, with industry shutdowns extending, now to steel mills. Beijing's worry levels are growing. The weather situation is worsening an economy that is already underperforming. And as you're probably aware, Norway saved much of its oil riches building the world's largest sovereign wealth fund. But recent market turmoil has hit it hard, and they lost $278 billion in the first half of 2022. After that loss, their fund is now worth $1.3 trillion, the largest drop in the fund's history. To put that loss into perspective, the first half of New Zealand's GDP was $185 billion. In the UK, inflation rose to 10.1% in July from 9.4% in the previous period, and above market forecasts of 9.8%. It was their highest level since February 1982. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 2.89% and up 7 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $1,765 an ounce, which is down $11. And oil prices start today up $1.50 at just on $87.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just under $93 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at 62.7 US cents, which is 0.75% lower than this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're a bit firmer though, at 90.5 Australian cents. Against the euro, we've fallen to 61.7 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 71.3 and down 60 basis points. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9.